Hey friends, today I wanted to talk about 3 tips that really helped me when I was starting out my art journey. And if you enjoyed the video or you're new here, please consider subscribing and clicking that bell. It really does help. And let's get into the video. A common struggle for beginner artists and even seasoned professionals is getting caught up on finding an art style or keeping one. And I'm going to say something a bit controversial, but you can't find an art style. It finds you. And before you all come at me in the comments, let me explain. An art style is something that develops over time. Even though you may not think you do, you already have an art style. Think of it like one of those string boards that you see in crime shows. Instead of evidence, it's all your inspiration, visions, techniques, preferences, and all of that stuff. And then at the center, everything that the strings are connecting to, that's your art style. Which is why I'm going to tell you to stop looking for an art style. Let it find you, because otherwise you're taking your voice out of the equation. So try not to force it, it'll come naturally. Drawing things that make you happy, paint the way you like to, and eventually you'll have something special that is unique to you. If you want me to go more in depth on this topic, let me know in the comments because I would love to make a follow-up video on this. In this digital age, we spend so much time scrolling on social media, it's so easy to start comparing ourselves to others, which will quickly lead to doubting ourselves and our capabilities. So, I wanted to give you a tip on what you can do instead. And that's comparing you to you. And what that means is taking art that you made now, a few days ago, and comparing it to where you were months, years, decades even ago, and seeing where you were and how far you've come. You can even challenge yourself to redraw an old piece and see how you would tackle it now. Just a reminder though that growth and change takes time, so don't stress if you're not seeing major differences. Just take your journey one step at a time, and you'll get there, and remember to have fun along the way. And the third and final tip is to figure out your why. You may have heard something similar in this past, whether it have been on an influencer's channel, in a book, everywhere. I've seen this tip pretty much everywhere. But let me explain why it's so important and why I'm bringing it up here. Being an artist isn't always sunshine and rainbows, so it's important to know why making art matters to you. It will keep you going when motivation fades and you're feeling lost. It'll also help you to get clear on your goals. And if you're not sure what your why is, take some time to sit down and journal about it. And here's some questions to get you started. What about making art brings you joy? What inspires you to create? And what do you hope to achieve by making art? These are just some simple questions to get you started, and there's tons of more information out there on the internet. If you're interested more in this topic, I definitely encourage you to go out and search for more resources on this subject. And that's all the tips I have for today. Did you know any of these tips? And if so, have they helped you in your art journey? Are there any tips that you wish you knew when you were just starting out? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear what helped you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye!